Hi, my name is Alexa Renna, and today I'm going to present my topic about the effects of beta-alanine and how its supplements or usage and pre-workout affects our bodies. Beta-alanine is a type of aerogenic aid, and an aerogenic aid is a substance or device that enhances energy production, use, or recovery and provides athletes with a competitive advantage. So, how does it work? Beta-alanine is a popular supplement among athletes and fitness enthusiasts. It is a non-essential amino acid and is not used by your body to synthesize proteins. Instead, with the help of histidine, it produces carnosine. Carnosine is stored in your skeletal muscles and reduces lactic acid accumulation in your muscles during exercise. This will lead to improved athletic performance. In your muscles, histidine levels are normally high and beta-alanine levels are low, which limits the production of carnosine. However, if you supplement with beta-alanine, it has been shown to elevate carnosine levels in muscles by at least 80%. How carnosine acts during exercise. Glucose is broken down. Glycolysis is the breakdown of glucose, which is the main source of fuel during high-intensity exercise. Lactate is then produced. As you exercise, your muscles break glucose down into lactic acid. This is then converted into lactate, which produces hydrogen ions. The muscles will become more acidic. The hydrogen ions reduce the pH level in your muscles, making them more acidic. Finally, fatigue sets in. Muscle acidity blocks glucose breakdown and reduces your muscle's ability to contract, which will then cause fatigue. I also included this picture over here that says what is beta-alanine. So it says in muscle cells, beta-alanine is combined with the amino acid histidine to create carnosine. Carnosine buffers lactic acid buildup, slowing the onset of fatigue. So it's just like a little summary of what I just said on this slide. And it has a little picture with the hydrogen plus and what carnosine looks like. So I thought it was really interesting. Beta-alanine supplements. Beta-alanine supplements increase carnosine, which reduces the acidity in your muscles during high-intensity exercise. It helps to increase your time to exhaustion. One example is a study in cyclists found that 4 weeks of supplements increased total work completely by 13%, which increased an additional 3.2% after 10 weeks. Beta-alanine is specifically helpful for performance during high-intensity and short-duration exercise. For older adults, beta-alanine can help increase muscle endurance and resistance training. It can boost training volume and reduce fatigue. Some evidence also does suggest that beta-alanine may benefit body composition. One study showed that supplementing for 3 weeks increased lean muscle mass. And a little fact about beta-alanine is often combined with other supplements, including sodium bicarbonate and creatine. It does enhance performance by increasing exercise capacity and decreasing muscle fatigue, as I said before. Normally, these supplements are also found in a lot of pre-workouts, which I will also be discussing in the presentation. I included this image because I thought it was very educational and also really cool. It's like a really good example of what I just explained. So 1, beta-alanine, prolonged beta-alanine ingestion. Once you ingest it, the carnosine starts to increase. Then you have the buffer capacity, which is also increasing. And because of this, then your performance begins to increase in some sports. So some sports can be swimming, the 4 km, time travel cycling, rowing, running, etc. And as you can see, the carnosine is kind of like taking down the hydrogen, I guess, which I just thought was really funny. And then here's another image that I found from the same website. So it says how much beta-alanine should you take? It says around 3.2 to 6.4 grams per day. How often? 0.8 to 1.6 grams every 3 to 4 hours. How long? 3 to 4 weeks. Who is like affected by it? It's less affected in well-trained athletes. Not effective if used acutely as pre-workout. So As someone who did take pre-workout, I will say that after a while that it is not as effective compared to if you take it every once in a while. Side effects include paresthesia, which if you have taken a pre-workout before that contains beta-alanine, that is when you feel that tingling in your skin. Normally I felt it on my face, and it did make me feel a little weird, which is why I don't really take it anymore. I also wanted to include some risk about beta-alanine. It may interact with some heart medications and with drugs. Its safety has not been established for children, even though I don't think children should take it anyway. People with particular diseases or conditions, or for women who are pregnant or breastfeeding. And again, another risk is the tingling feeling in the skin, and could also be too much caffeine or too much energy in your body and increase your heart rate a lot. So here are some supplements and pre-workouts with beta-alanine that I found on the GNC website, and I'm actually going to read a little snippet of what the GNC website actually said about beta-alanine. So, if you're taking a pre-workout before hitting the gym, chances are that excited tingle you may feel walking through the door isn't just from seeing your favorite squat rack unoccupied. Beta-alanine is regarded as one of the best pre-workout ingredients, and it might already be in your favorite formula, so why include it alongside pre-workout powerhouses like creatine or caffeine? Once consumed, beta-alanine is able to make its way into muscle and is used to make carnosine. Along with its antioxidant properties, this role as a precursor to carnosine makes beta-alanine ideal to take alone or as part of a pre-workout blend for a variety of fitness goals. So as you can see, it already makes it out to be a very positive thing. It's really good for you. It's going to increase muscle, give you so much energy to work out. So I think they really do promote it to be this really great supplement. And even though it is beneficial, I also think that it could be very bad for a lot of people if consumed too much. So here is how one supplement is catered to buyers. As you can see, the company is called Clean Athlete, and this is a beta-alanine supplement. It has 120 tablets, and the price is $40.40. And then on the bottom, you have the main description of the product. So it says, no matter your sport or athletic discipline, if you're training at high intensities for extended periods of time, you know the feeling of lactic acid buildup. It basically says it's not fun, it will slow you down. And then there was a part that really stuck out to me. It just said, if I could find it, yeah, here it is, the last part of the second paragraph. Train harder, stronger, and more effectively with clean SR beta-alanine today. So basically, the whole purpose of beta-alanine, as we know, is to get energized, to train your body harder. But I just think that it is like a promotional aspect for the product to encourage people to train harder and stronger and more effectively with beta-alanine. So that's just how beta-alanine is promoted in many products today. And then I also wanted to include the customer reviews. The product has 5 stars, and many people do enjoy it. As this one says, as an over 50-year-old athlete, this product is very effective in offsetting sarcopenia. Another one, carnosine for the win. I found this to be a great addition to my supplements, and since the carnosine beta-alanine was a part of my pre-workout product, I use these tablets on my non-training days to keep my levels up. Which I do think that is a little weird or not safe to use it if you're not working out as just like a energy supplement, because it is a lot of energy, it's a lot, and I don't think you should just use it and then not work out with it because it could affect you. So one study is the International Society of Sports Nutrition position stand on beta-alanine. So this study had 4 weeks of beta-alanine supplementation, around 4 to 6 grams daily. It significantly augments muscle carnosine concentrations. It does appear to be safe in healthy populations at recommended doses. Daily supplementation with 4 to 6 grams of beta-alanine for at least 2 to 4 weeks has been shown to improve exercise performance, with more pronounced effects in open endpoint tasks or time trials lasting 1 to 4 minutes in duration. Beta-alanine attenuates neuromuscular fatigue, particularly in the elderly, and evidence indicates that beta-alanine may improve tactical performance. Combining beta-alanine with other single or multi-ingredient supplements may be advantageous when the dose of beta-alanine is sufficient and the treatment duration is at least 4 weeks, which I think is very important to highlight. Another study, effects of beta-alanine supplementation on exercise performance. In this study, the median overall effect of beta-alanine supplementation is a 2.85% improvement in the outcome of an exercise measure when 179 grams of beta-alanine is supplemented. It can be concluded that the beta-alanine supplementation does elicit a significant aerogenic effect on high-intensity exercise, where the exercise lasts between 1 to 4 minutes. Again, high-intensity, short-duration exercise. The most likely mechanism supporting a benefit is through an increase in the intracellular pH buffering as the result of increased muscle carnosine levels. And then the last study I did was a pre-workout study. So according to this study, ingesting a pre-workout supplement containing caffeine, B vitamins, amino acids, creatine, and beta-alanine before exercise does delay fatigue while improving reaction time and muscular endurance. So the study did examine the effects of a certain pre-workout called Assault. The overall findings of the investigation indicate that the supplement Assault can significantly improve perceived feelings of energy, focus, and alertness, leading to improvement in multi-directional choice reaction time and single-step choice reaction time with an auditory stimulus. Additionally, from a practical perspective, college-age males who participate in sports where auditory stimuli are abundant, such as team sports with verbal cues, are encouraged to experience increases in performance after ingesting the pre-workout supplement used in the current study. So it did conclude that the pre-workout brand Assault was beneficial, that it improves energy, focus, and alertness, and also reduce feelings of fatigue, which will then increase performance in both muscular endurance and reaction time. As a future physical therapist, I will not encourage large amounts of beta-alanine or recommend certain pre-workouts that contain it in large amounts because of certain effects that I personally do not like, and it might not be healthy for many of my patients to take, especially if they are elderly with certain heart medications. I would probably only recommend it to very few patients if they do need energy to work out. Personally, I've been taking pre-workout for almost 2 years and have recently decided to stop because I hated the way I felt after. I would feel lethargic and tired after using pre-workout, and while on it, I would feel very energized to the point where my heart rate was going insane. So I wouldn't want to fully recommend it to patients and make them feel effects if they are affected that way, because I wouldn't want to put them through that either. And then finally, these are my sources that I use for the presentation. I'm sorry if I sounded a little weird. I am congested right now, so I apologize. But thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you. I really enjoyed this class, and I can't wait to take you next semester for motor development. So thank you again, and I hope you enjoyed it.